Hey guys, it's Zelda Hunter, and welcome to my Let's Play on Scooby-Doo First Frights. Now, obviously, as you know, I am now getting back into Let's Playing, and personally, I felt like if I wanted to get back into Let's Playing, which I obviously am, because I'm sitting here recording this right now, I felt like I wanted to, use a game that... Of course, now it's gonna replay the opening again, the intro again, which is strange. But I felt that I wanted to, use a game that wasn't something people would think I would play. Like, if I was playing Zelda or Mario, like, people would expect me to come back and playing that. I decided, I'd play a game that's kind of underrated, and that's where Scooby-Doo First Frights comes in. Scooby-Doo First Frights was a game released on the Wii, Xbox, and PS2, I think back in... when was this game released? 2009. It was back in 2009, so basically almost to the 2010s. And not a lot of people remember this game. There was a sequel to this game called Scooby-Doo Curse of the... not Curse of the... excuse me, it's Scooby-Doo and the Secret Swamp. Or in the Spooky Swamp, excuse me. I can't remember names for the life of me. And, not a lot of people remembered that game either. So I decided, why not play a game to, get people maybe to play it themselves. Because, not a lot of people know about this game, and so I felt I would give it some light. As, the Let's Players were turning me to doing Let's Plays. Excuse me, sorry. But enough with my rambling. Let's just get started in here on Scooby-Doo First Frights.
Wow, a little on edge?
Sorry, Velma. Like we haven't eaten since the snack after lunchtime snack.
Shaggy, Scooby, you guys are going to love me. The Keystone Castle International Food Festival.
Food festival?
A castle? Sounds like it could be a fun type of vacation.
It's beautiful. Look at the amazing scenery.
And there's even an eating competition.
Scoop, this is like no time for sleeping, man. We've got to start clearing all these shelves.
Why do that now?
To make room for the trophies we're totally gonna be bringing back.
I'd really love to go, but I promised we'd help my cousin Anna win her school talent contest.
We'll be there, Daff. I've heard St. Louis High has the biggest cafeteria in the state.
The biggest? Yum.
And cafeterias always have the best customers, like us.
So as much as I'd like to see that castle, can Anna count on us?
Totally. With Scoob and my sweet dance moves in her act, she'll get a first place trophy. Then we can go eat our way to ours.
So as you can plainly tell, Scooby-Doo First Frights is a very comedic game. It has a lot of comedy and a lot of other things going on for it, which anybody who's watched the Scooby-Doo series, like the cartoon, has always known that it's been kind of a funny show. Anyway, let's go ahead and not look at these beautiful little icons, rewards, and extras. We'll go over those later. But let's go ahead and go into the episode list. Yes, there are 4 episodes in this game. And no, this is not going to be like a 4-episode Let's Play. No, it's going to be multiple episodes, because there's not just 4 episodes, there are levels within each episode. Anyway, let's just go ahead and start with episode 1. Yes, here's my example. There are levels within each episode consisting of levels. There are chase scenes, boss fight, typical, gaming, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, let's go ahead and just head into level 1.
One more time.
In the name?
Stop! You sound like a mouse, Anna. You must project. And again.
In the name of the gods. Ms. Hilkin? Is that you? I hope? I can't wait to see Anna. Thanks for helping her out, guys.
No problem, Daphne. We're happy to help, right, Scoob?
Scooby-Dooby-Doo!
Okay, let's split up. We'll find Anna faster that way.
Like, we'll search in this direction. Right, Scoob?
Right.
If we're gonna dance at Anna's contest, we need to find the cafeteria and fuel up.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo!
Yeah, I love this game. So as you just saw there, that was the opening cutscene to the episode. Usually, like a typical Scooby-Doo episode, like if you watch What's New Scooby-Doo, or, you know, actually, Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? I don't think I had this. I think What's New Scooby-Doo was, like, one of the first ones to do this. But it showed, you know, the opening where we see the villain of the episode. And then, obviously, there's no theme song to this game, so usually they would transition into a theme song. Now, as you see here, I'm collecting what the collectibles called Scooby Snacks, obviously traditional Scooby-Doo fashion. I'm just gonna go around collecting these. I'm gonna collect as many as I can, just because, you know, they're collectible, and I'm
Do you copy?
Like we copy, or whatever.
Hi, boys. You need to find a way into the school. Anna should be inside somewhere.
Like, cool, man. Leave it to us, Velma.
Yeah!
Okay, keep me posted. Velma out.
Thanks for interrupting me, Velma. Anyway, I'm going to be collecting as many as I can, because, you know, collectibles, and I love collecting. I'm sorry, I have, like, OCD when I play games like these, where I have to break everything and collect everything that I see. However, this game, I'm not going to probably not fully be 100%ing it, because that does take a lot of time. In the way that you do have to collect a bunch of Scooby Snacks in order to unlock certain items later on. And so I think some of those certain items you actually need to be able to get a different collectible that we'll be seeing very soon. I will try my best to collect everything, but I'm not going to, like, promise that I will. Maybe in, like, a bonus video I'll have, like, everything collected, but as for, like, the main series, I don't think I'm going to collect every single thing in the game. Mainly because it just takes a lot of time, and that's a lot of, like, replay. Because this game is full of replayability in the way that you can go through levels again, but with different characters. And I honestly don't really have a lot of time to do that. Because there's you have to literally play through each level with different characters in order to get certain collectibles. So I'm just gonna go through the levels as normal, collect as many collectibles as I can, and just roll with it. Anyway, this is giving us kind of a little.
We gotta be quiet sneaking around here. If a teacher finds us, we're like history, man.
I love Shaggy. Shaggy's always been my favorite character in the Scooby-Doo series, especially with his most recent voice, his current voice actor, Matthew Lillard. He plays a great Shaggy. He played Shaggy in the live-action movie, and I love that movie. It's so funny.
Hello, Scooby Snack?
But, what was I saying? I don't remember. Yeah.
Scooby Snack.
Anyway, let's go ahead and head up here into what looks to be a courtyard?
Dude, a Scooby medallion. Get it?
Oh, a Scooby medallion. Yes, this is the collectible I was referring to. There are are, I think, a total of 5 of them in each level. Well, depending, because some of the levels only have 3, and that's because of, that's something we'll get into later, because, I believe, not this, I think it actually is the next level, is the level where we do this. Anyway, let's grab that Scooby-Doo medallion.
That's worth like 500 Scooby snacks.
What are you doing back there?
We're Shaggy and Scooby, the garden inspectors.
Shaggy and Scooby? I've heard of you. I'm Anna.
Anna? Like Daphne's cousin?
Yeah.
We're here to, like, help you win your contest.
And I'll need some real help. We haven't been able to finish a single dress rehearsal since the Phantom started haunting the theater.
Zoinks! Like, did you say Phantom?
Phantom?
Yeah, the Phantom of the High School Musical. He keeps terrorizing us whenever we're in the theater. Ms. Hilkin still isn't happy with our performance, and the contest is this weekend.
Ms. Hilkin?
The drama teacher.
Okay, but first, like, if we're gonna go find the food, Phantom, we need to know. Is there a cafeteria here?
Right past that building. But why?
Gotta get some energy if we're gonna help you win your contest. Like my philosophy of life, Scoob, food before Phantom. All right, to the school eats.
I'm gonna be entirely honest, I'm kind of with Shaggy. If I'm gonna take on a Phantom, I need my energy, and that comes in the way of food. But anyway, let's go ahead and just head off to this next area. Aw, I didn't get the Scooby snacks. I should have grabbed the Scooby snacks.
Shaggy, it's Fred. Have you found a way into the school yet?
No, but like we found Anna. Oh, and like watch out for the Phantom.
Santa?
Fred? Yellow? Oh, he's gone, Scoob. Like a Phantom.
Okay. Sorry if I'm being a bit silent here. I'm not really much to talk about because I'm just literally just smashing lamps. Like, I'm just smashing things to get some Scooby snacks before moving on to the next area. That and that cutscene was going on. Yeah, usually every time there's like an interaction between the characters, whether it be on the walkie-talkies or, you know, they're just talking to each other, I will be quiet for those because those are actually like some of the conversations are actually pretty funny, but they're also like important. It's kind of like the clues that you find in this game. If you don't, you know, keep an eye on the people you talk to, you won't really know who did it. Okay, so let's go and hopefully find this is hopefully all the Scooby snacks, because we are like basically we're gonna be like chock full of Scooby snacks by the time we're done with this level, and I'm telling you right now, this isn't even the, like, halfway point of the level. Okay.
Hey, Scoob, I'm a crackpot. I mean, crack shot. Come over here and, like, swap to me.
So what Shaggy's doing there is letting us know that you can swap between the characters, and you can play as Shaggy and Scooby. Now, if we press A, we can use Shaggy's ability, which is a slingshot or a crack shot. And I just talked during one of his things, but he has a slingshot. I don't like to use, for Shaggy being my favorite character in the game, well, not in the game, but in the series, I don't like using him as much because I don't really like his power, or like his weapon. His weapon isn't very fun to use. It's kind of like I don't like using him or Velma because their weapons are not really interesting to use. I'll go into Velma's weapon later on when we get to playing as her, but I'm probably mainly going to stick to the other three in the gang because they have kind of better weapons. Anyway, so if we come up here, Scooby will go through the doggy door, and then we can head over here and hit these switches. Ooh, and there's a Scooby medallion. Let's go ahead and actually pick this up. That is an easy to miss Scooby medallion.
Oh man, the food's like down this hole. Back to the drawing board, Scooby-Doo. I haven't even had dinner, and like I'm already being deserted.
And now we can play as Fred and Velma. Yeah, this is why I said...
Anna if we have to search in the dark.
By the looks of things, that's the power shed right there. The generator should be inside.
As I was saying, like I said, this is we weren't even at the halfway point yet. As the first level in the game, it's going to require you to play as all of the characters at least once in the first level. But okay, first to go over Velma's move, she throws books. That's literally her power. So just like Shaggy, she like kind of shoots something. It's not like a infinite thing. So I don't really like playing as them as much. Even though Shaggy is my favorite character, I just don't like playing as him as much in this game. As for Fred, he, does karate moves, I guess. So I'm gonna probably play as him more often because his weapons, or not weapon, his ability is more useful.
That switch is huge.
Which this is actually an example of abilities. Each character in this game has their own abilities that they can only use. This will come into the fact that there are points in this game where you have to, this is where like the free play and like replayability comes in, is that there are certain points in this game where there are...
If we get those big sports lights on, we'll be able to see a whole lot better.
Maybe I could use that device to turn them on.
I need to stop like walking into areas where there are cutscenes that are triggered, because I just interrupt myself constantly. Anyway, there are certain areas in each level that have, such kind of like I don't know, things like this. Like here, I'll bring it over here. Like this requires Velma to use. There are certain in levels, there are certain things like this where you have to have a certain character that you don't have with you. This is where the replayability comes in, is that you have to go into free play on these levels and play as the different characters that you need in order to do that.
How will Scooby eat all these?
Well, in order to like use that ability and unlock whatever is, behind that ability.
Velma,
I don't know how to explain it better. It's
Look how
hard to
many
explain.
there are. We'll need them all to piece the clue together.
Anyway, let's grab all these puzzle pieces, and we have a clue. Phantom's Club. What would a white theater glove be doing on the sports field?
Daphne, come in. Do you copy?
Daphne here. Hi, Velma.
The boys found Anna, and apparently we've got a phantom on our hands.
Sounds like another mystery. Cool.
The phantom may be on our hands, but he's missing a glove on one of his. Keep an eye out for clues. When one of us finds a way into the school, we'll all meet up.
Okay, Daphne out.
Hey, kids!
Coach Hayes, Fred Jones. I remember you from when your school used to play ours.
Fred Jones, the star quarterback. Your spectacular pass really stole the game away from us, son.
Sorry, sir, but thanks, sir.
So you'll be at the sports carnival this weekend?
This weekend? But the talent show's this weekend.
Ha, that's what Ms. Hilkin thinks.
Pardon?
Ms. Hilkin, the drama teacher. Well, think about it. How do they ever hope to win the talent contest if they can't even finish a dress rehearsal?
Yeah, that is tough to do when there's a phantom in the house.
Just as well as far as I'm concerned. My star player is in that show.
Well, our friend's cousin's in the show too, so we need to help them get phantom free.
Well, a word of advice. Ask Miss Hilkin where she was every time the phantom appeared.
Looks like someone has a bone to pick with us.
He stole my joke. How dare you, Fred? Why does Fred always have to steal my stuff? I mean, I guess Shaggy got payback for me in Scooby-Doo 2 when he says, let's split up and search for clues. Scoob and I go this way. He stole my thing that I say. Then anyway, we got ourselves, you know, a gauntlet of random skeleton guys that we easily defeated. Just play as,
What is that?
just play as
Hey, don't
Fred
know.
and,
Let's go check it out.
no, we can just do it. Oh, I didn't grab those Scooby snacks.
Hey, wait for me. I could get across on that pole.
And here comes our final character. And actually my personal favorite to play as in this game, Daphne. I don't know why, just like really playing as her. She just has some, she's like so fun to play as. And she's got karate moves, she can like swing on things, not really swing, like climb up things like these poles. And plus, you know, she's not scared of anything.
Whoa, run!
What? Scooby-Doo? I thought you were brave.
Your courage keeps the gang in the game. If your courage gets too low, they'll disappear and hide. So yeah, this is basically what is known as health, our HP in this game. If it goes down too much, we will, you know, disappear and hide, as they say, but we'll come back with losing. Basically, Scooby Snacks are not only used as a type of currency, I guess, in this game. I'll go over that later, but it's also used as kind of a health regen. You'll lose your Scooby Snacks, but you'll gain back your health a little bit. Okay, so I'm just gonna destroy some of these lockers because they have Scooby Snacks in them. Alright, we're gonna go and grab some hearts to heal up ourselves.
More snacks. Want it again? Scooby snacks for my friend Scooby. All gone. Is that all?
Stop it!
Yes, that is actually a funny thing, is that if you hit the other characters, they'll like comment on you hitting them. It's actually kind of funny. I really like doing that just because of the reactions you can get from some of the characters. Okay, go and get these. And oh, more skeletons, but also more Scooby Snacks.
It's empty.
Okay.
I'll keep these for Scooby. I think it's empty.
I didn't even go that far. What the heck?
Said not to the face.
Oh, I'm taking a lot of damage here. I nearly died there. That was a bad idea. What is Scooby doing? Dude, what are you doing, man? And here's some more musketeers. Or ghost-keteers, I guess as I call them. I call them ghost-keteers. I don't know if that's their official name or not. I should probably do some research. Like, that's something with Let's Playings that you want to do, is you want to do you want to do research on your games that you Let's Play, because, you know, if you're going to 100% it, you might want to know what's the best route for that, or, you know, where to get all the heart pieces, if you're playing a Zelda game, like, I brought that up as an example. But, you know, like, you want to know what you're doing, so I think, like, for the next episode, I'll probably, like, do some research on these enemies' names, so that way I know them. Because I've really gone through this game without knowing officially what the enemies' names are. Anyway, let's go ahead and grab this little Scooby snack and then head up these stairs.
Scooby snacks for my friend Scooby.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go up to the top. I'm going to kind of work my way down to the bottom and fight all these skeletons. First, I'm going to grab you, because I saw you and I wanted to grab you. Because that's how we do things around here. Right. Okay, let's grab these Scooby snacks. And let's head through this door. As typical as Scooby is, he's a fraidy cat. Okay, so... Alright. But when, you know, there's a chest here, let's go ahead and open this. And we get ourselves another aspect of this game. The costumes. Fred's football player. You can now purchase this costume in the clubhouse. That's something I will go over later on. But in story mode, yes, you will find these costumes, and these costumes are used within the next level in the game. And you kind of have to find these, and it's like a requirement basically to find these in order to move on in the story. So they're a story kind of required item, because they will be used within the next level of the game, wherever you find them. I'll go into more detail on what these kind of do later on. But as for now, we got ourselves a witchy witch. 3 witchy witches. I said that too soon, because I only saw 2.
If we clear the stairs of these witches, the gang will be able to get into the school.
But yes, our objective is to take out the 6 witches, even though we only really... Oh, come on.
Hey, watch the hair.
Okay, there's 2. Just need to do a simple jumping kick to take them out of the sky. Unless they decide to run away from you, then that's fine. Okay, we got 3 out of the 6. Let's go ahead and take this one down. Come on, don't do that. Stop. Get back here. I hate when these guys run away. Oh, fly away from me. Get back here. There we go. Yeah, you're not getting away from me that easily. Okay, so you are the only one left, my witchiness. And of course you go down here.
More?
There we go.
You've got
Hey, good work, guys.
Come on, Scoob. Gotta find those clues.
Clues?
Right, clues. Sure, Shaggy.
And that is the end of the level. Got ourselves 38,000 Scooby snacks. Pretty good. We got ourselves a clue, a costume, and a trophy. Now the trophies I think are something you get from like an achievement, if not you find it. But like I said, I'm not going to go over the like 100%ing of this game because it is a challenge. I can say that much. Anyway, let's go ahead and press continue. And we have now returned to the main area. I think what I'm going to do, just so we can take next episode to kind of start with another level, is in each episode there are chase scenes where it's actually always Shaggy and Scooby running away from the villain or the monster. And so I think what I'm gonna do is, if there's a point where we're starting a level and then there's a chase scene right after it, we're gonna take care of the chase scene in the same episode, just to get out of the way, because the chase scenes are very short. And since like this first episode's already gonna be a pretty long one, since we're going through the first level, I think I'm just gonna knock out the chase scene right away. So let's go ahead and go into the chase scene. And here it is, running away. Yes, we have to run away from the ghost. We have to try to dodge all these enemies. All the while, we're just running like crazy. And as you can see, I am trailing behind. I am clearly not running fast enough. And there are these pit holes, we don't want to fall down them. Well, I guess I did want to fall down it because there's a Scooby medallion right there. There are some levels where I can collect all the Scooby medallions, like the chase scene, or the chase levels. Okay, that's 2. Is there only 2 or is there 3? I think there might be 3. No, there's only 2, I think. But as you saw, that was a very short level. Yep, there was only 2 Scooby medallions. But anyway, with that, I think we're gonna end things here. We had some pretty good progress. We beat level 1 and did the chase scene. Next time on Scooby-Doo First Frights, we're gonna head into level 2 and hopefully find more clues to solving this mystery. See you guys.